Hi class, this is just a little tutorial of going through some of the education perfect tasks that we have. So I'm going to start with this 1.1 plotting linear relationships. So it's showing that link between an equation, a table, and then plotting that on a graph. So we're going to start with this equation, y equals 2x plus 1. Now there's two things that this tells me. The first point is that number in front of the x. That's our gradient. So that tells me how steep the line is and whether it's positive or negative. So what this tells me is that my gradient is going to be 2 over 1. If I go across 1, I'm going to go up 2 every time. The second part is that plus 1, that's telling me the starting point. That means that when x is 0, y is 1. And on my graph, it means I'm going to start the line, my y-intercept, at positive 1. So let's fill out this table. The easiest place to start is always at 0. So I'm going to replace x with 0 and then do the equation. So y is equal to 2 times 0 plus 1. Well, that must be 1 because 2 times 0 is 0. Then I can go, if I go to 2, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1. This must be 5. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1. That must be 9. And the same thing if I go back. Times negative 2 is negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. And this is going to be negative 7. So I start to fill out this table using substitution. Now, the table is a little bit confusing because it doesn't go up by 1 every time. It goes up by 2. So it's not as helpful. And then we can plot those points. So the first thing we always start off with is when x is 0, what is y? Let's see if I can use a little squiggly red line. That's going to be here. Right? Then I go when x is 2. So I go across to x equals 2, y is 5. That's going to be here. And then when x is 4, y is 9. Cool. And I can see that my gradient is I go across 2. And I'm going up 4. So that means my rise is 4. So my gradient is 4 over 2. Which is the same as 2 over 1, which equals 2, which is what we had in our equation. And of course, I can continue that line going all the way down. We have negative 2, negative 3, so I go to negative 2, negative 3, and negative 4, negative 7, I think. And hopefully, if we had a straight line, it should go through all those points. And we can test out our thinking. So that's that. We can check our answer, make sure it aligns with what they've done. So that's me just doing one question. I'll do one more. Let's see. Here we go. Negative 3x plus 2. When we get to negative gradients, it's a bit trickier, but it's the same process. So we're going to start with 0. Y equals minus 3 times 0. It's 0. Plus 2. This must be 2. Negative 3 times 1 is minus 3 plus 2. Negative 1. So what I'm doing now is I'll notice I'm going down 3 each time. So it's minus 1, minus 4. As I travel back along the line, I'm going to go up 3. This will become 5 and 8. So when I draw my graph, I always start when x equals 0 and y equals here 2. So this is my y-intercept over there. And I'm going to be going across 1 and down 3 each time. So across 1, 1, 2, 3. So right, at negative 1, and the next one across 1 and down to negative 4. This one across 1, 1, 2, 3. Across 1, 1, 2, 3. And I should be getting a line going through those points there. Okay, so it's substitution, put the coordinates, plot them, and then try to put a line through those points. That's all for now. So if you need any help, please make sure you contact me in Google Classroom. I'm more than happy to help.